what to do with all those construction paper scraps and some oil pastels and crayons, scissors, and glue. Come join me for a fun love monster project, and it'll get started right after these little pointers. Hey there, friends! Welcome to Artsy Rose's channel, and on here I'll be teaching you all different kinds of things. But the most important thing to remember is that you are your own special artist, and how you choose to do something doesn't have to be anything like anybody else's. I'm just here for the guidance and to offer you some different insights in teaching and how to use different supplies and how to maybe draw in a different way or technique. So I am so excited to spend some time with you, and I, of course, cannot wait to get started. But first, go ahead and gather up all your supplies. You'll need something to draw with, such as a pencil, an eraser if you have one. I do love to use a Sharpie or a marker for tracing my pencil lines, and then whatever you have to fill in with color. That could be markers, crayons, colored pencils, permanent markers, gel pens, paints, oil pastels, whatever it may be that you have. And of course, we'll use different supplies for different projects, but if you don't have something that I'm using, use what you have. Make it work, right? And remember, there are no mistakes, there are only happy accidents, said somebody famous a long time ago. So no stressing. If you have oopsies, you can always change it and turn it into something else. You guys take a deep breath, and of course, gather those supplies, maybe grab a drink and a snack, and let's get started. Okay guys, so I know you have lots of scraps laying around your classroom, your house, whatever it may be, and Valentine's Day is quickly approaching. What do we do? So I was thinking, let's put together a love monster. Boys and girls would love it. So I'm gonna use some oil pastels, or you could use marker or crayons, whatever you have. I just think oil pastels work great on construction paper. So do Crayola construction paper crayons. Those are incredible on construction paper. I've also got a pair of scissors, and I've got some glue stick, much better for kids than liquid glue. Liquid glue is such a pain with kids. So what I'm gonna do, my biggest scrap that I have is probably one of these colors. So I'm gonna choose one to be the background and then choose one to be the monster, okay? I am gonna be showing you some different angles, like up close, and my puppies, they're snoozing away there, and why not? That's Raina in the front, and Biggie is laying behind her, and they both just went on a long walk, so they're ready to take a rest. Now, remember, scissors are tools, and that's really important that you reinforce that every single time that you're teaching a lesson, okay? So we are gonna flip on over to our big screen, and I want to remind you, these scissors actually have the same size holes, but most scissors have a smaller hole and a bigger hole. Thumb goes in the smaller hole, fingers go in the bigger hole. Keep your scissors just like this when you're cutting, okay? For whatever reason, kids like to twist their hand upside down. Now, I think actually I'm gonna do this one for my background. So I could just sort of guesstimate, which I know I would not probably guesstimate a straight line. So I'm just gonna have fun with my line. Just cut this on up, just like that. And then we'll do the same thing on this side, but I don't wanna get rid of too much of the paper. Now, if you have full-size pieces of paper, you could use that for your background and then use your scraps for the rest of it, okay? Now, I like to use a piece of tape to hold my art up when I'm filming, so that way I don't have to try to hold it and, you know, create with only using one hand. So now I've got both hands to create, right? Okay, so I'm gonna use this one, and I know that my monster cannot be taller than this paper right here. And I also want it to be skinnier than my paper. So I think I'll use this end over here. And what I'm gonna do is, essentially our monster is gonna be a big frowny face, like so, okay? Then we could put whatever kind of ears we think a monster might have, okay? So I think I'm gonna do something like that. Now, what I'm gonna do next is I am going to cut this guy out. Remember, our scissors stay on the right if you're a righty, and your scissors go on the left if you're a lefty. And then we hold our paper on the opposite side from where our scissors are, and we turn our paper as we're cutting. Oh, let's get that off. And just makes life a little bit easier when you're trying to cut stuff out. Okay, now it is a monster, so of course, I always forget to hit that zoom button. Okay, so of course, you know, his ears aren't gonna be perfect, and that's okay. We're gonna use our glue, and I think I'm gonna use, maybe I should trim this ear up just a smidge. It does look kind of funny. Well, now it looks funny again. You could play this game all day long, and then eventually your little critter's not gonna have any more ears. Okay, I'm gonna put glue on the side where I can see my marks. That way I can hide my marks on the back. And then I put glue all the way around the edge, stick it, oh, you know, about in the middle, and at the very bottom of my background paper, okay? There we go. Okay, and at this point, I could use marker, or like I was saying earlier, I could use oil pastel. Now, my monster is going to be very hairy. So I'm gonna start by kind of working my way around the edge, like so. There we go. Awesome. And then we'll put some little marks in the ears. And of course, since he's hairy, he probably needs a little bit of hair going on everywhere. So I'm just kind of dabbing and pulling with my oil pastel so I can get these hairs going on. There we go. Oh, he looks great already. Okay, now I'm gonna use a scrap piece of white paper to make the eyes. And I want his eyes to be kind of big, just for giggles, right? So I'm gonna put it on here so I have an idea of about how big to make them. If you have something round around the house, that does help if you trace round things when you're trying to make something round. I'm gonna fold my paper in half like that. And by doing that, when I cut one circle out, I'll actually have two circles that are exactly the same. And the reason being is because it's really hard to like draw two circles the same size. So why not just fold our paper in half? Then when we cut it out, we have two, right? Okay, so I'm gonna take these eyeballs and put glue on the side with the mark and put those eyes on there. And let's get the other eye. And I am not gonna do them at exactly the same height. I'm gonna be silly because it is a little silly monster, okay? And then I want my monster to have some teeth. So I'm gonna fold my paper again and again, okay? And when I cut these teeth out, I'm gonna have 4 because I folded it in half and then I folded it in half again. Oh, one of my little guys down there is snoring. It's probably Vicky. Okay, they're so cute. Now, the only thing is though, because I folded it in half, there's actually a diamond. So we'll cut right there, whoop, on the fold. Oh my goodness, I know you guys can't see. Where did that go? Oh, there it went, on top of the box. And then the other tooth, there we go. And what we'll do, just to be silly, we'll give our little guy a side grin and maybe give our little guy some silly eyebrows. Side grin here. And then what I like to do is I rub whatever it is I'm gluing that's small on top of the glue stick instead of putting the glue on the paper, because you don't know exactly where to put the glue on the paper, right? And then we'll do another tooth. And then we'll do another tooth, but I want this tooth to be a little smaller. So I'm gonna trim that down. Put glue on that. And my fingers are sticky, so they're sticking to my fingers. There we go. And then we'll do one more, and we'll make it even smaller and stick that on there like that. Oh my goodness, so cute. Okay, now I'm gonna put one eye or pupil there with a little shine in it and color that in. And then maybe we'll do one up there. Oh man, that shine got a little smaller. Boo. Okay, anyway, very cute. Now we could have fun and add like little hearts here and there, okay? So I've got some of the same color left, but I also have some teal, and I have some pink, and I have some blue, okay? So what I can do is I can put all of these on top of each other, you know, kind of try to line them up like this, okay? And then I can fold this in half like so, okay? And then when I cut it out, and it may be too thick, might be kind of tricky to cut it out like that, but when I cut it out, I will have 3 hearts, but all different colors and roughly the same size. So I could put like 1 heart, you know, maybe we want to do one that's gonna stand out better on top. So again, we put glue all over. There we go. And then maybe we have one, you know, over there. There we go. And then we have another one over here. Could even be cute if it goes off the paper like so. And then of course we could do it all over again. So we've got, you know, I could make this more manageable by tearing it. Let's fold this in half, stick that on there, and then let's do, what color? Oh, we'll have to do this one little, huh? So we'll do kind of medium size. Try to make it smaller than the other ones. Okay. There we go. Maybe this guy over here. And maybe another blue one. You know, you just put them wherever you want to. No wrong answers, my peeps. That is the most fabulous thing in the whole world about art, is there's no wrong answers. Your art can look very different than my art, and that's totally fine and almost expected, right? Oh, so fabulous. I love it. He is so cute. So here we go. Fun is he, right? And if you really like the look of the black, you can most definitely go back and add like some black into all of these hearts if you wanted to, okay? So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Happy Valentine's Day. And think about, do you want to keep this? Do you want to use it as a decoration? Do you want to give it to somebody? You know, what is this purpose gonna be? Thank you guys so much. Have a great day, great week, great month, great year. And remember, always, always be kind. Hey again, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do that, and definitely turn on the bell notifications so that you know whenever I upload a new video. And please share whatever videos you love with the people you care about. So I'm definitely trying to build up my YouTube channel and appreciate all the support that you can give. Leave me comments down below and let me know what you thought of the project, or if you have any future project ideas. I would love to hear that. Have a great day.